Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Haiku Friday. Today is January 14th, 2022. I think that's right. And just to let you know, that's one month until Valentine's Day. In case you wanted to know, maybe you don't want to know. And I have no weather report for you this morning, so wherever you are, I hope it's nice. I'm not going to tell you what it's like here. Not going to say. I don't have a lot to talk about this morning. Let's just hit it with some haiku, shall we? Let's. Okay, I received a whole bunch from Ericus. A backlog. Looks like Ericus is kind of looking at some. I'm picturing him looking at some old vacation photos, perhaps. And he sent me 6. I'm going to use 3. Maybe I'll probably, if I have the chance, they're lovely. So I'd like to use the other 3 next week if that works out, if that's amenable to Ericus. But yeah, well, I'll let you be the judge. But I like them a lot. Here we go. First one. At Reading Station, a wet hurricane August, English summer sky. That's very nice. Second one from Ericus. Lonely link train car where the rail lines terminate near the White Horse Hills. I feel like I'm there. You know, I've never been to Great Britain. It's funny. That's like I did the Ancestry.com thing, and that's like 90% of my genetic material comes from Celtic origins in Great Britain, between Wales and Scotland and Ireland. Anyway, never been there. Like to go there sometime. And let's just keep going with Ericus. Now, I think Ericus switched over, if I remember right, this part is in France. I have 2 more of those. The French ones, I have 1 more British one. Secured away for next week. Okay, last one from Ericus. Night's obscure contours and revelations divine. Transitory truth. Lovely, lovely. We have one from our buddy Rikosan. Thanks, Ericus. Thank you. Thanks, those were lovely. And, you know, Rikosan had a nice trip planned to a very warm place. Very warm place. And we always get to be a great part of that because he and his lovely wife, Laura Lee, they stay with us the night before they go on the trip. We have a little party here. They park their truck here in our little driveway off to the side. And I look at that truck and I see it covered with snow. And it makes me happy knowing that they're in a very nice, warm place. But this year it didn't happen. And didn't happen last year, both because of COVID stuff. And I think they could have done it this year, but they were feeling like maybe it wasn't the responsible thing to do. And so another casualty of this COVID nonsense, but that's the way it goes. And here is Rikosan's a poignant moment for a trip that might have been now frozen in place. Yeah, yep. I'm so sorry. So sorry, buddy. And hopefully next year. Hopefully next year. Who knows? Maybe Sarah and I will join you next year. Whether you like it or not. We might just go down there and you'll just look in a marketplace and there Sarah and I will be perusing through the chilies, looking at the slabs of fish, maybe. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? It's always weird when you see somebody out of place, you know. I always think it's weird, you know, not to get too gospel-y on you here, but the road to Emmaus? Why am I tell you, it's just once I've been out of the game, I think it's the road to Emmaus, and Jesus, after the resurrection, appears to his disciples, and they don't recognize him. And I always think, and everybody's like, that's just an amazing thing that he was this magician. No. Guy's dead. Why would you see him? It's context stuff. So when I see people that are out of context, it always just blows my mind like, hey, isn't that Bill down the street and we're in Paris? What's he doing here? But anyway, I digress greatly in that rejoinder. Okay, thanks, Rikosan. Here are a couple from me. Western Gunslinger. Name is Sue. How do you do? Nice to meet you? That has to do with the painting I'm working on right now. I'm taking a lot of Western art and revisioning the cowboys as trans cowgirls. Again, so art that nobody will ever want to buy. That seems to be my creative way I do creative things, is that nobody wants them. Or, you know, if there's something wrong with people if they do, I suppose. So that, I'm just going to keep going down that road of creating things. Although I've created a few nice pieces that people have specifically asked me for. Or if I want to gift somebody something that I go, oh, I think I'll make something for them that they would like. So, but just if I'm making stuff that I think is funny or cool, there's not a lot of people that would feel the same way. So that is that. In between, I have another poem, but just let you know, if you haven't heard Stage Left's production of Corpus Christi, which is, I guess, I have the script, I've read it. It's a wonderful, beautiful play, but it's been delayed. It's been delayed probably about a week before they get it going because of a COVID exposure issue amongst the cast. But that's good. I think we're finding that all around Spokane, things are getting delayed by a week at least because of the COVID business. Next week, I'm hoping to have Jeremy Whittington and Troy Nickerson. Troy's directing the play, and Jeremy, he runs the theater and does all the artwork and is a tour de force in himself. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a part by the time this thing is done in the play. But they're going to be on the radio show next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on KYRS. You can also stream that. They're going to be talking about the play, which has been a controversial thing in the past. I don't know if it is anymore, but you may want to listen to that and kind of hear details. We were going to do it this last week, but because of the quarantining and the exposure and all that, we weren't able to do that. So I'm hopefully going to do that. If not, maybe we'll have a live or a taped interview with those two. This last week was kind of fun. They weren't able to be here this last Tuesday, and so I quick put together a Bowie tribute show in which I interspersed interviews with people from the last year that I had recorded and put them all together with with Bowie songs that I thought were apropos to Bowie, and of course commemorating Bowie's birthday and his death, all within 2 days, and the day of the Black Star album release. Now I sound like I'm Jerry Todd on SCTV talking about music in the wee small ones. Okay, I've been delaying. Let's do this last haiku, shall we? For me, smear oil on canvas. Buttery salve heals all wounds. story salvation. Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks everybody for tuning into Haiku Friday. I guess I'm a little lonely, I suppose. That's why I'm talking so long to you. Today, I have been busy. There's a play that I'm in June called Much Ado About Nothing, but I'm so excited about it. I get to play a bad guy. Oh, so cool. I'm so excited about it. I've already started learning my lines because I'm getting into it already. So that's what I've got on tap for today. I'm going to try to get my 10,000 steps in. Work has begun again on the basement, nearing the 1-year anniversary of when the meth-fueled automobile launched into the side of our foundation, our basement wall. It's been almost a year, still not fixed. We're working on it. Nice fellow is here working on it today, and hopefully we get that done within a year. I think that'd be beautiful. I want to have a celebration. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves, staying warm, staying healthy, and I think you probably have realized how much it means to me to be able to do this show for you. And if you like this kind of thing and want to hear me talk to other people, that may be refreshing. Tune into Haiku, or tune in to Out and About Tuesdays at 4 o'clock on KYRS 92.3 or 88.1, which at my house actually seems to be a better signal on your FM dial. All right, talk to you all later. Bye now.